Hi paper lovers, it's me Sarah. Happy day after National Scrapbooking Day. I have a card to share with you today made from the Create a Cricut cartridge. I love to say that. It's a little monkey, and I did this really awesome tutorial on making this card, and I had a really cool camera angle and everything, and yeah, my video was 12 minutes and 45 seconds, and I was like, oh my gosh, I am not doing it again. So I'm just going to show you the card. I know tutorials are more fun, and I'm working on it. I really am working on doing that more often, because I like to watch tutorials better and see how people actually create the card. But for now, I'm just going to show you what I did, and hopefully next time, it seems like I'm like getting worse instead of better at videos. But anyways, so I'll go over everything that I did and the cuts and everything if you want to make this card yourself. But I made this card for my sister. She loves monkeys. So let's go over what I did. Okay, so to start off with, it's craft cardstock, and I cut it lengthwise at 4 1/4 and folded it that way. And my background is just an 1/8 inch shorter all around, and I ran that through the Divine Swirls Cut-a-Bug embossing folder and sanded it a little bit to make it look like sky and clouds. And I cut my monkey at 3 inches, and he's on page 46. And then I ran him through, goodness gracious, I added some flock to the edges of him. You can see that it's kind of fuzzy. It turned out so stinking cute. It's the very first time I've ever used flock, and I just knew that, you know, flock and this cartridge go hand in hand because it's so stinking cute. And that's just $1 flock made by Studio G from Michaels, and I don't know, I've never used flock before, but it turned out great. I think it's messy, but it's worth it because it's cute. And then up here at the top, I cut 2 of the vines that are also on page 46. I cut one at 3 1/4 and one at 3 1/2, and you can't really, there's one hiding back here, you can't really see much of it. But this one here that's cut at 3 1/4, I glued it to some chipboard, and it's really just, I use, you know, like cereal boxes, and this one's a cheese and cracker box, and because you don't have to change the blade on your Cricut, and it's, you know, it's not as thick as real chipboard, but it works for me. But the reason why I wanted that a little bit thicker is because I wanted my monkey to swing on the card, so I attached him with a jump ring right here. So ready? Oops, now she's not working. There we go. Can you see her swinging? Oh, she's not working for the camera. Titty. So I thought that was cute that she's just kind of hanging there, swinging. So that's why I attached that to chipboard, because I wanted it a little bit thicker so that it didn't rip. And then here at the top I've got some leaves, and the leaves are on page 51. And I cut a big one here where I stamped my sentiment smile on, and that one's cut at 2 1/4. And then I cut 2 at 2 inches, and then 1 at 1 1/2. And I ran these ones, I ran these leaves through the Divine Swirl folder also, and not this one because that's where I stamped my sentiment. And then down here at the bottom I just layered up some grass, and the grass is on page 45. I love this grass. And the light green I cut there's 2 options on that grass accessory button. There's a long one, and then there's the shorter one, and I cut 2 of the longer ones and 1 of the shorter ones in the light green, and those are cut at 1 1/2. And then in the background is the darker green from the same, it's the shorter grass, and that's cut at I cut 1 at 2 inches and 1 at 1 3/4, and I ran those through the Swiss Dots embossing folder. So there's a lot of texture on this card, and it's playful and fun, and I think it turned out really cute. Oh, and there was no color on the card, so I was like, I gotta put something. So of course I wanted her to be a girl monkey, so I gave her a little pink flower bling. So there's my card. I'm sorry guys that the tutorial didn't work out, because it was fun. I had a lot of fun making it, and it turned out really good, but it just went way over, and I don't know. But anyways, so thanks for watching, everybody, and hope everybody's having a great day, and have a blessed day. We'll see you later.